Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys. It sound right, boy.
Oh, I can see when I'm ready to stream. That gaming can take me away. Driving that car or fighting that creature of the night like a dream. Take me away, I'm in a fantasy stream, in the game that is so extreme. Racing my mind, Ashton streams for all time, cause baby she's ready to stream.
I'm turning the PlayStation off. Hello, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. It's me, Ashton. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I was doing a big. Oh man, I just had a really. I think I've nudged the camera earlier, so it's in a weird place. My mic's popped off. Sorry about this. Gee, I was ready to stream and then they've popped my mic off. Bloody hell! Get back on there, you little gremlin. You know when you do a big stretch? It was like right on the back, and it felt really good. I hurt my neck yesterday, and it's really helped me out. But I was just sat here like this, just like fully like flexing my muscles. These bad boys.
Hello Ashton, how are you? How was your weekend? It's Wednesday and you know what that means. Live, laugh, love. Wednesdays are back. Love the TripleJump versus Cultaholic 2K23 video over the weekend.
How's a good video?
Fantastic. Hope you are having an awesome day.
Stephen, thank you so much for the bits. It was bank holiday weekend, so I had a lovely 4 days. It was brilliant. Which way to the beach? It's just that way. Yeah, the video is really good. I checked it out. I was in the chat for a little bit as TripleJump, and most of what they were saying didn't make any sense to me. I'm glad people enjoyed it. We had a lot of fun making that one. The video, what do you call it? Oh, my flies are undone. Good job I'm sat down. What was I bloody saying? I don't know. Oh, the Jumperian video. I filmed that when I was on my period and I thought I was going to pass out the whole time. So I'm glad it came out well because I don't really remember filming that at all. I was like, I should probably watch that and just make sure I didn't look glazed over the whole time. But that was kind of the vibe we were going for, so that's all right. Where them swans go, you know, just these bad boys. Got to keep them under wraps, you see. Got to keep them down, boy, down. Because they're just people won't be able to deal with it. They'll be too distracted, you know. Thank you for gifting a sub, Stephen. Boring loner. There were about 1,000 people. There was a big load of people in chat for the stream, and an even bigger load of people in chat for the video, which is great. We love that. We love that for a spawny content. A little bit of spawny content, and people are interacting with it. Good. It doesn't make much difference in terms of, you know, the money we get from the sponsored content, but it does mean that we can be like, look at this video that we made, did really well, and then they can be like, it did. Here's another bit of sponsored content, and every bit of sponsored content feeds directly into main menu. It doesn't. I wish it did. But I hope you're having a good time. Nothing weird happened last week. No words were unmuted and then banned again yesterday. Goddamn mods, so annoying. Did you watch the VOD back to double check I'd been good? Is that how you found out that I'd unmuted them? You bloody losers. Anyway, whatever. Bloody ruining everyone's fun. Literally 1984. It literally is. Literally is. So upset. What was I saying? Yeah, I had a lovely weekend. I platinumed Tchia over the weekend, and I really enjoyed it. We're going to play some more Tchia today. Twitch told on me. God damn it. And yeah, we're going to play some more Tchia today. So we're not that far off actually finishing the story. I think we can probably either finish the bulk of the story today and then faff, or we might not be able to finish the whole story. I don't know, I can't remember how long it's going to take me, but we should be able to get through most of the story in today's stream and potentially one more stream after this. We've looked at all of the side stuff, but I platinumed the game in my own time, so I don't really need to do that anymore. But it's a good game. Everyone should play it. It's really good. I also picked up Horizon Forbidden West again over the weekend, re-downloaded that, and man, I love that game. It's a good game, and I am excited. I've given myself exactly 1 week to finish the game in its entirety. I'm trying to figure out if it sounds weird. Oh, I think it's broken. I think it's broken. Oh my god, I forgot about this. Yeah, this is definitely broken. I forgot about the Disney Dreamlight Valley update. Damn, I'm gonna have to play that. I'll finish Horizon Forbidden West, then I'll play the update. Man, I forgot. I have to get Simba. Hold on, I've just got to get up because I have to fix the audio setup because it's broken and it's gonna sound like a demon, you know. But I've been playing Horizon Forbidden West again. Played a lot of it last night. Played a little bit this morning before work because I took an hour of this time in the evening because I was still work late on a Wednesday to take my time back in the morning. And it was lovely. I had a lovely time. The cats definitely didn't wake me up with the sound of Sparks gagging. So that was a really lovely wake-up call in the morning. This might break stuff. I will fix it. Hopefully that's not flipped anything up too much. I'm on my leash. Hi, I'm back. So, let me see if that's worked or not. Odds on it hasn't and I have to get up again? Probably 10 to 1, I reckon. Oh, I think it's fixed. Bloody brilliant. Anyway, where are we? What are we doing? I think we're up here. Are we? Where the hell are we? Right, okay, I know where we are now. I've just had a terrifying thought. Ashton, are you aware of Cheers or are you too flipping young? I am aware of Cheers. I've never watched it. You know? Hey Adam. I saw the video title comes from Daddy Crime. We are committing crimes for our father. Can I give you a brief synopsis of Tchia so far? I fell asleep when I'm watching the last VOD. Okay, so essentially what's happened is my dad got kidnapped by this guy called Puidua. Is that his name? I always forget his name. Yeah, Puidua, who's this like shaman, and given to a worm man called Mayavora, who lives in this town here. And we've got magical powers, which means that we can turn into animals. And we are trying to rescue our dad. Right now, we're trying to rescue everyone from... We think they're in here, in this factory, but we have to shut down the other 2 factories before we're able to do that. So that's basically the situation. Oh yeah, and we have a girlfriend now. She's called Louise. And she's nice. And we play ukulele a lot. Actually, in the second half of the game, you don't really play that much ukulele. They really save the ukulele for the beginning of the game, you know. There ain't much uking about after a certain point. Oh my god, should we do the diving board thing? Right, so these diving boards, so there's racing ones, there's a shooting gallery, and then there's diving boards. It's like kind of this additional content, you know. And these diving board ones are potentially my least favourite thing. My Ben really didn't like the shooting ranges that much, but diving boards to me were definitely the worst, because you have to get, so in order to get a gold trophy, right, we need to do tricks off this, and I always do it wrong. Ready? Are we going to do it? Are we going to do it first time? Oh, close! Close! We're going to get gold. But yes, we're gonna try and save our dad, because he's been kidnapped. So is the mother of our girlfriend. Whoops. She's also been kidnapped. Yeah, they're not too bad. They just annoyed me. Dang it! I don't even need to do this. Just thought I'd show everyone it. Okay, bored now. And also they fill up your bloody inventory. I'm gonna dump all these bloody things. Right, good. Don't need them. Close. Silver is the first loser. You shut your gosh darn mouth. I have to remember though that I don't have. So on my playthrough, I have like all of the abilities, and I've also got like over 2 minutes worth of stamina, whereas now I do not have that, so I need to remember that I might fall out of the sky. Oh god, I've only got 5? We've not done any of the bloody the skull things. I suppose we could do this one. Let's go do this. Let's try and get ourselves some more soul power. What do I need? This one has got no teeth. Okay. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Little bit of fruit to eat. But how's everyone's Wednesday been? Has everyone been having a nice Wednesday? They done anything interesting? Have you, spoke to anyone nice today? Kissed any pretty girls? Right. Time to make some bloody woodwork. I think it's this one. Busy, lots of meetings. Rubbish. It's lovely weather, is it? Oh, I'm glad you got some nice weather. We had some sunny weather this morning, but it was still really cold. And then it rained for a while. And now it's kind of just grey. But I'm hoping it's not going to rain after I get out from the stream, because my partner is away, so I can't get picked up from metro. So I have to walk back. And I don't want to get wet, Like, it's not a big deal because I'm just going to my house where I can just get in the shower straight away and get warm. But as somebody who has previously locked themselves out of their house in torrential rain, I have the want to not have that happen again. And my boyfriend always says, "Oh, what's the matter with the blue bit of rain?" And I'm like, the rain's not really the problem. It's just the fact that I have to get wet and then just deal with having wet clothes, which is actually one of my least favourite things in the world. I Hate the sensation of having wet clothes. Hate it. Right, let's see if I did this right. Yes. So, sunny and 25 degrees. Jealous. Having some enough work because my brain is being broke and is so, as it so often is. Supposed to be able to help. I also been playing Finish Cap, which have some dang wholesome goodness. Pop George, well, I'm glad that you're seeing some people to help out. I'm sorry that your brain's broken, but brain's broken. You sound like you're having a bad brain time, but I'm glad that you're getting some help. That's great news, my guy. Last for spoilers, but I finished the show and the game and was wondering why the Bill and Frank section was so different and which you thought was best. I think it was different because they had more time to explore the characters, and I think it also makes it a lot more interesting than like hours of just kind of murking zombies. And I think Two Men Without Prosthetics is a lot cheaper of an episode to make than hundreds of people in prosthetics, you know. But I prefer, well, I don't know actually. I missed the way Ellie interacts with Frank from the games, but I did really enjoy the story of the show. I think it was pretty gosh darn good, if you ask me. Wet shoes are the worst. They are 100%. But what did you guys think? Did you guys like, which one did you, for those of you who watched it, of Snow Spalls, but which one did you like the most? Get away. Oh, well, I'm glad that you liked it. I think that had the TV show come out first, I think I would have missed it from the game, because I do think that it's a really lovely story that they've created, which is really nice. Oh gosh, I didn't realise that was happening. We're not gonna make it. We are gonna make it. Never fear. We made it. Out. Oh gosh. I fold. Hello, Mobius. TV show made Bill feel far more likeable and endearing as a character. This is true. Shows from Bill and Frank, such great acting and dialogue. Yeah, I think, like, objectively a fantastic TV show episode, you know? Also, sorry, this has nothing to do with The Last of Us, but this does have to do with TV show adaptations of video games. A lot of people were really angry that me and Ben didn't necessarily think that the Mario movie was the best movie ever made on the podcast this week when we talked about it. To which I say, it's objectively not a good movie. You know? It's okay if you liked it, but it's objectively not a good movie. And it being made by Nintendo had absolutely nothing to do with that fact, you know? It is mindless fun, don't get me wrong. Like, it's, you know, it's a good jaunt. It's a good fun time. But you can't look at that movie and say this movie is a good movie. The movie is fun. It's a mindless movie. And you can enjoy a movie without saying it's a good movie. Do you know what does it make sense? Like, I enjoyed the movie, but I know that it's not a good movie. Like, it's like how I really like really crappy Hallmark movies. I like the movie, but I know it's not a good movie. We are talking about Mario, yeah. I think it's obviously a movie for kids, but as a big fan of kids movies, I have to say that there are much better kid movies out there if you want to watch a kids movie. For example, Trolls. I really like the Trolls movie, and I think that's a better movie than Mario. I also really I think the Sonic movie is better than the Mario movie. Was it better or worse than the Uncharted movie? It's definitely better than the Uncharted movie, but in the sense that, like, the Uncharted movie was just objectively bad, like, in every sense of the word, and had I not been with my friends to see it, I would not have enjoyed it. Whereas the Mario movie, again, I did enjoy it, but I also don't think it was a good movie. I think it was so flat of a movie in the way that it just did everything. And hey, maybe I'm not explaining it well, but that's just my thoughts and my feelings and my opinions. Very dark, isn't it? Should we make it morning? I loved Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. See, I've not seen Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, but I've heard that it's a really good movie. What is it? It's a kids' movie. Rent, don't buy out of 10. Yeah. Well, it's what I said on the podcast. We said, like, if you're really desperate to go see it, then I'd recommend going and seeing it. But if you are not really that bothered about it, then I would just say wait until it comes out on something. Like, it'll probably be on a streaming platform at some point, I'm sure. Thoughts on Shrek 5? I don't know. I know that they're making another one, but I've not really got thoughts. If I'm honest, I feel pretty indifferent about it. I like Shrek movies. I'm a big fan of Shrek movies. Me and Ben watched Shrek 2 on one of our first dates together. So that was nice. Or was it Puss in Boots we watched? I think it was Shrek 2. Is Puss in Boots in the first Shrek or just in the second Shrek? The obstacle is a window game. God damn it. I'll put some pretty much in all of them. Well, I'm pretty sure it was a Shrek movie. I think it was Shrek 2. I've not really watched Shrek 4. Or was it Shrek? I don't know. What happens in the third one? So the first one is when he meets Princess Fiona and he saves her from the castle and she turns into an ogre at the end. It's the one they made the musical about, which I really like the musical and I've been singing that musical this week, and my Ben said that he doesn't like the musical, which, boring. And Shrek 2 is the one where he turns into a man because he wants the princess to marry him. So he turns into a man. The third one is the one with the babies. And what happened in the third one? One of them is where he goes like back in time, or like he speaks to Rumpelstiltskin, and like he ends up like bloody Fiona ends up being like some kind of Boudica type character. You know? That is that 4? Back in time is Shrek 4, I see, okay. Am I too close to this thing? No, I was. Just aiming at the wrong bit. Hello, Boff. Yeah, what happens in Shrek 3? Oh, oh my god, Shrek 3 is the one where they dress him up as a king because the king dies, isn't it? Because the king's a frog. Is the king a frog at the end of Shrek 2? And then the frog king dies in Shrek 3. And then, oh, and they find that young man, don't they? And there's a wizard. I remember Shrek 3 now. And Shrek 4, I think I've watched one whole time in my life. And I don't really remember that much about it. Apart from that she becomes like a Boudica type character. I remember that. A wizard! Exactly. Hello. R.I.P. that guy. He's dead now. In Shrek 3, Fiona's father dies, making Shrek the king. However, Shrek doesn't want to be king, so travels to Puss and Donkey to find Prince Arthur. However, Prince Charming comes back and takes over the kingdom. Oh, is that the one where he's like dating Rapunzel? And Fiona's mum like headbutts her way out of prison. That's Shrek 3, isn't it? I think I saw that in the cinema, you know. I'm intrigued to believe Oops. Oh my god, I'm gonna get kidnapped. I'm gonna get kidnapped. Get up. Get up. Oh, I got kidnapped. Just like with High School Musical, the second Shrek movie is the best movie. Yeah, I agree. I don't really dislike any of the Shrek movies. Shrek 1 and 2 are excellent. Shrek 3 isn't great, but it's pretty good. And Shrek 4 isn't great, but 4 is pretty good. Oh, I see. I would... Oh man, am I going to have to watch Shrek when I get home? I might have to watch Shrek when I get home. Ben's away, so I can watch Shrek all day. When the boyfriend's away, the girls will watch Shrek movies. Maybe I'll have to watch it. It's probably on something, right? It's probably on Netflix. Because it's DreamWorks, isn't it? So it's probably on Netflix, I reckon. I'll have a look. But like I saw all the Shreks in the cinema. Yeah, I don't know if I saw the fourth one. I definitely saw the third one in the cinema. I'm almost convinced. I too used to go to the cinema a lot more than I do now. I said to my boyfriend the other day, I was like, we only go to cinema to watch goddamn superhero movies. And that's all about to change. This year we're going to watch the Barbie movie. Absolutely for sure in the cinema. I'm going to be there and be wearing my only item of pink clothing. Do I have any pink clothing? I don't think I do. Pink washes me out. And I'm really, I mean, it is a superhero movie, but I'm really excited to watch the Marvels. I was almost late for the stream because I was watching the trailer again because I'm really excited for it. Superhero movies and Super Mario movies, exactly. What's Renfield? Oh, Renfeld, sorry. What's that? Not heard of that one, but that might be because oh, I really want to go see the D&D movie. Actually, that is one we want to go see, but we haven't got around to seeing it yet. Maybe we'll go next week. Whoops! I fold off. I've heard a lot of good things about the D&D movie. Oh, Nick Cage's Dracula. Oh yeah, I forgot about that movie. It's got that thingy Holt in it. Nicholas Holt's in it as well, isn't he? I'll be the day one for Barbie. I love Greta Gerwig more than my own head. I love that. Let me down. Release me. Tchia, get up that goddamn ladder. In fact, he said, oh, you want Goose back? Well, how about Goose and a bunch of flirking kittens? They know how to get me. Honestly, I'm just excited about Kamala Khan. I'm a Kamala Khan stan. Because I really enjoyed Ms. Marvel. I've watched the whole series like multiple times because I really liked it. When the first episode came out, I watched it. Because it was when me and Ben were long distance. And I watched the first episode when we weren't like on video call or anything. And then he video called me like, oh, do you want to watch Ms. Marvel? And I was like, yeah, I can't wait to watch that. Knowing full well I'd already watched it. But I was just really excited to watch it again. You know? Give me this. I don't want to see the D&D movies. It looks like they did a really good job representing the spells and creatures and stuff. Just looks like a lot of fun. It does. It does look like a lot of fun. Got banned on the fabric piles. I've missed 2. I'm missing a bunch of soldiers. Maybe they're in the building. And I got burned the last sentinel. Where the hell is that guy? Where the bloody been? Got fluff in my nose. Right. Die. 2 of you down there. Prepare to die. Ah, got them both. Nice. Is it broken again? Okay, so when I played this area, there was a guy that spawned like inside this wall, and it happened to me and also to Ben. So I'm hoping it hasn't happened this time, because that'd be really annoying. Ah, why is there a crab in here? Oh my god, I think it has. I think that has happened. Is he in the floor? Can you guys see how much I'm concentrating? I'm concentrating so hard. What is this I'm holding? God damn it. Jesus Christ. I am concentrating. The Menu is a good movie. I watched that on Disney Plus actually. I went to what was I going to say? Oh my god, this weekend. That's what I was going to say. I've remembered now. The sun was really nice on Saturday. Like, it was a really nice day, and we were going to go to the beach, but we had to wait in for a handyman who just came to our house, ripped the windowsill that has got damp on it because something is leaking in the conservatory, and just ripped it off the wall, and then left. Anyway, we were waiting for him, so we couldn't go out. And we were in the garden with the cats, and me and Ben just started, tossing a ball around. Just a tennis ball that we found. And we spent about half an hour, 45 minutes, just playing catch. Just in between the two of us. Just two grown adult human beings in the garden playing catch for 3/4 of an hour. And then not only did we just play catch, but halfway through we were like, oh my god, now let's play with our left hand. So we started playing with our left hand, throwing a ball back and forth for a decent amount of time with our left hand. And the only reason we stopped was because I found a big stick in the garden and I was like, oh my god, let's try and play cricket with the big stick, which we did try, and lost the ball. Because I hit the ball too hard and we lost it. So it was a lovely time of catch, and then I ruined it by being too goddamn sick at rounders. So we were like, oh, we should probably go inside now because we've ruined the game. Where's this last guy, man? I can't find him. Catch is underrated. We've ruined the game, exactly. That was what life was like for us old people before the internet and mobile phones. What? Doubt it. I've never seen anyone play catch or sport. No sports in this world. Where the hell is this sentinel? Am I being... Oh, it's all the way bloody down there. Come here, you gremlin. Right, there's a soldier. So I'm still looking for another soldier. If you see him, shout. What? Right. Tchia, we've got to find this last man. A giant gecko. A cuddly toy. Ugh, what is that noise? Oh, it's a centipede. Disgusting. No thanks. I'm going to employ this bird to help me find the last soldier. Caw.
Yeah.
Hello, Ashton.
Hello, Bartek.
Today is my birthday and just want to say
Happy
I'm
birthday!
so happy I met you, whole TripleJump and all of the walruses. Hope you all beautiful people have a great day, because thanks to you, I do. Vink.
Ah, Bartek, happy birthday, my guy. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Thank you for the bits. Very much appreciate you. Happy birthday. How exciting. I love birthdays. Is he in here? No. Doesn't appear he's spawned in there. Where the bloody hell is he? I love a birthday. Ugh. Do anything nice for your birthday, Bartek? Going anywhere nice with anyone special? With a special friend or something? A special friend? One that I hope you're married to, of course. Right. Where the hell is this last guy? Up here?
Yeah.
Some bits for Bartek. Does that work?
Pup George, thank you for the bits. I don't know how we'll quite get them to Bartek, but in spirit, they're for him. Thank you, Pup George, for the bits. Where the bloody hell is this last guy? Winding me up. Oh, there's some deers down there just sprinting around. Am I just being blind? Yes, my lovely girlfriend Camilla. She made a chocolate cake. Lovely. Hope you're married. Chocolate cake's only for marriage. Famously. Yeah, Peter also has birthday plops this week. So you share a birthday week with Peter Plopston. Well, am I being blind? Has anyone seen this guy? Has he just not spawned? I mean, I don't have to do it. It's just going to annoy me. Because it won't be checked off. I was playing Horizon this week with very much the intention of like, I'm just going to do the story missions. I'm not going to faff, you know, I'm not going to do everything. I'm just going to do the story missions. Nothing else. And that's a lie. I straight up just like have been doing everything because I can't help myself. See a question mark? I do a question mark. Sue me. Chocolate cake out of wedlock is a sin. We know this. Exactly. Chocolate cake is too sexy for unmarried people. We are divorced the 8th time just to get cake for married. Good. I'm glad. That's what they always say. On your 8th divorce, extra chocolate cake. Alright, I'm giving up. I can't bloody find him. Free this man. Oh. Crap, stop being difficult, please. Free him. He's free. I'm a completionist. I have to do all the side quests except the races and hunting grounds. Honestly, I probably won't do the hunting grounds and the races because who can be bothered to do those? And they also don't result in a trophy or anything. But I just see a question mark and I just do it, you know? I just can't help it. I'm like strolling around, off to do this side quest, off to do this quest, and they're like, hey, psst, psst. There's a little thing over here. You wanna do it? And I'm like, go on then, if you insist. And I do it every single time. I love the cauldrons. The races can get in the bin. Yeah, I agree. I can't remember if I did the races the first time I played. I must have done, but it doesn't like tick off as much as other things, you know? He is in the wall. God damn it. Right, we know how to deal with this bloody flipping guy. He wasn't popping up. Come here! Get out of the wall! Dang it. He's in this wall. Maybe I have to do it along this wall. Is there 2 in here? Is there 2? Are they in this building? I also did the first race in the other game, but I can't remember if I did the other ones. In fact, I do not think I did. It's bloody under there. God damn it. I managed to get the other one by just getting a little wooden man out, and just ramming his arm against the wall and just... Should we take a selfie? No, while we wait for this to... Let's do really dramatic. Right. Perfect. Cheese. Love that she just carries on walking around like that. Respect it. What can you see, Tchia? What can you see? Maybe he likes living in the walls. Maybe the rent is cheap. Yeah, maybe, but he needs to get the flip out of there so I can get out of here, you know? Man, this worked the last time. Get out of there. I just like clip my arm through the wall. Damn it, if I can't do this, then I'm giving up. I can't be asked. Right. Soz, mate. Sorry, you live in the wall forever. Don't care. You've annoyed me now. By not dying. The person in the wall, is his name Dennis? Oops. Almost knocked my drink over again. Taking my shoes off, I'm really chilling right now. Like, I'm full chill. And that's how you avoid being evicted. I can't bother demanding space. I can't be asked. He gets to live. Congratulations to him. Congrats to that man. He gets to live. But if I come back and he's still there, I will kill him. He will die. Where that bird at? Right, birdie. Do I always get this chill when Peter's away? Maybe I do. Maybe that's the thing, is that Peter's not here. Famous taskmaster and scary man, Peter Austin, isn't here. So I'm chilling out. Whereas normally I have to, he watches from outside the door and he makes sure I'm sitting up straight and I don't take my shoes off. Oh. So feels nice that he's not here, you know, I can just relax. We're playing on joint stream tomorrow. I don't actually know yet. We had a plan, but we were waiting for something, and I don't think the thing has arrived or is going to arrive in time. So probably, I don't know what we're going to stream. Ben did suggest some co-op Saints Row because that game, we love that game. But I can't remember if that's what we're going to do or not. I can't remember if we agreed to it. I've forgotten. So maybe that, but maybe not. I've always imagined Ben as the fun parent. I think I've told this story on an After Dark once or twice, but I'm going to sneeze. Hold on. Excuse me. One time, it was really sunny last summer, and we were like joking around, and I was like, I want to go stand outside because it's not fair that all the boys that smoke get to go outside and you know, hang out and enjoy the sun, while I have to stay inside and not, because I want to protect my lungs. So I was trying to make the boys feel bad about going outside without me. And Peter didn't hear this conversation because he wasn't in the room when it was happening. And then later on, Ben's like, they're all going out for a cigarette. And Ben's like, oh, are you going, Ashton? You're gonna come outside? And I've never, ever seen Peter move so quickly and be so immediately angry at me. I was actually scared for a second. He was like, why are you going outside? are you smoking? And I was like, whoa. I was like, no, I just wanted to go outside. And he was like, good. Because I was about to call your boyfriend and tell him that and I was about to have a stern word with you. And I was like, whoa, thanks, Peter. I'm really glad that you're looking out for my health. But he was like, I can't believe they've been corrupted. Because he knew I don't smoke and I've never smoked. So he was like very shocked at the idea that I had suddenly developed a smoking habit, which I thought was quite funny. If I search your desk, will I find cigarettes? Yeah. You got drugs in your... God damn it! I'm being tag teamed. I just want to get this thing, man. I should though. Nah. I really don't like the smell of cigarettes. I can't stand it. And also, I just never really felt even the slightest urge to smoke a cigarette. It does not appeal to me. I'm a girl who likes her lungs, you know? What can I say? Sue me. I'm a boring person. Yeah, I'd fallen in with the wrong crowd. And I'm not even going to say I don't judge you if you smoke, because I do. Because I think it's bad for you, and I will judge you, and I'm not ashamed of it. In fact, I'm proud of myself. Not to be big-headed, but I am being. All right, sue me. Uh-oh. Hello. I do like lungs. I like fresh lungs. One of those tar-filled lungs. Those pictures really worked on me. They really did, because I saw those pictures of those like smokers' lungs, and I've never ever been tempted, because I just cannot stand it. It would be one of my icks. If I was dating someone and they were they like actively smoked, that would be one of my icks. You know, I don't like to change people, but I would be like, hey, I love you, you should stop smoking. If you would feel this way about polluting, smokers are the next taboo. I also judge you if you don't recycle. It grinds my gears, because in this office we don't have a recycling bin to put our recycling in. We just have a bin, and so whenever I've got like plastic bottle or like cardboard from a meal deal or something, it's like, recycle me. I'm like, I can't smoke. I can't recycle you. I'm sorry. My parents both smoked when I was little, and I always hated the smell. I hated that I smelled like it too. Yeah, my boyfriend's family smoke, and he cannot stand the smell now either. He's very much the same. What about vaping? I think if you're vaping to stop smoking, fair enough. You know, I'm happy for you, even though it's still actually really bad for you. But not as bad as smoking. But if you are a teenager who just started vaping, having never smoked, that's cringe. And you should get a life. Because I see like kids on the metro, and they're like literally 12, 13. And not to sound like a mum or anything, but they literally are just puffing away at those things. You know, like just going off on one, and I'm like, hey, why are you vaping your troubles away right now? You're only supposed to, I've found out recently that you're like one of those is supposed to last you a pretty significant amount of time. It's not supposed to be vaped as quickly as people vape them, and that's kind of the problem, is that like it's not actually that bad for you, but if you're vaping like one a day of the like vapes themselves, that's when you have a problem, because they are actually not supposed to be vaped like that. And also, do you know what annoys me? When I can smell nice, like, strawberries, I can smell a nice, ooh, not a strawberry tart. No, it's not a strawberry tart. It's a bloody flipping vapor around the corner, vaping on a strawberry tart smelling vape. It's crazy. Yeah, vaping is fine if you're quitting smoking, but if you just picked up vaping without being smoking first, then I think that's a cringe for you. And the only person I know who vapes in the office is James Jenkins, and that's fair enough because he's quit smoking. But you know, it annoys me when I can smell his nice vape, and I think, ooh, a snack, and it's not a snack, just a cloud of air, a puff of vape. Opinion on edibles. I don't really have an opinion on edibles, having never consumed one. James Jenkins and his cloud of lies. Exactly. My mother smells of strawberry laces and it's delicious smelling. It should legally smell like poop to put people off. That's the thing, like, about vapes, especially the ones that, like, all the kids smoke, is that they're literally, like, they're brightly coloured, they taste and they smell like sweet things. You know. It's bad, really, because it like someone said, it is absolutely marketed exclusively to kids. It's messed up, man. They should have to make them like brown and, like Lolly says, smell like poo. So what you're saying is it's fine to vape as long as you carry cake. Hey, if you're gonna vape but you also carry cake, I'm not gonna be upset with you, you know. But I do believe that they should not smell like that. It's like, I would say it's one of the only things that I judge people for. Like, I don't judge people for drinking or not drinking. I don't really judge people for being, like, I don't judge people for, like, their diet or whatever, because, you know, that's of no effect to me. But smoking is the one thing that I hold my hands up and I say, like, I do judge you if you smoke. Peter has a kid and finds him vaping, the lecture's going to last a week. If I find a kid and if mine and my kids vapes, I'm just literally going to just be like, oh my God, that's so embarrassing. Ugh. Oh my God, that's literally so cringe. God, if I were you, I'd feel really embarrassed right now. Like, can you imagine vaping? Ugh. What's wrong with you? People used to vape when I was young. That's so embarrassing. God. And then they'll feel bad about themselves. But if my kids smoked, I would be actually upset with them. I'd say, why? Why have you done this? I'm so disappointed in you. I'd pull out the full disappointed card. I was about to say calling a kid cringe probably work. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm not mad. I'm just disgusted by you. I am embarrassed. I am embarrassed of you. That is what I am. I'm not just like, if you want to vape, you know, go for it. But God, don't vape around me because that's literally so embarrassing. And I've got a reputation to uphold. And if people see you vaping around me, they're gonna be, oh my god, it's gonna ruin my reputation. Please do not vape around me. Me and your father, we've got a reputation, we've got some street cred, and it wouldn't be you've brought shame on this family, it would be a full-on, you've brought cringe on this family, like you embarrassing us. Me and your father worked very hard to maintain this level of street cred, and you're messing it all up. It tells you opinions do, but I don't think it's a big deal. Hey, well, thanks. Wow, Drew, congrats on your 10 years of not smoking. I always think that, like, people will always be like, oh, I'm really glad I quit smoking. And, like, that's the thing that, like, let's not talk about this now, actually. It's not really that important. I'm gonna kill this god. He's really annoying me, this guy. Additionally, it's 10 years of marriage in 8 days too. Wow. Quit smoking on your wedding day. Nice. Big up. Ugh. When I played this area, it bugged out for me and I only had to destroy like a few of them. Then it was like, congrats, you've done it. Even though I had not done it even in the slightest. Still married, still happy, still very much in love. Oh my gosh, cute. Congrats. Are you doing anything special for your big 10, the big 10-0? God damn it, stop doing this to me. Oh my god, I've been kidnapped. God damn it. It's just getting absolutely ploughed. Oh yeah, you said about that last week, didn't you? Sorry. You did say. I had forgotten. I thought you had already been to the haunted cafe. Oh yeah, you can get a chocolate cake. You're allowed a chocolate cake because you're married. Those are the rules. Oh, yeah, because you said about going to the haunted cafe, and we were just intrigued as to whether there was actual ghosts that delivered your food.
Yeah.
And you said you report back.
Some anniversary bits for Drew. If you could do the honors again, please, Ashton.
Oh yeah, of course, Drew. These bits are for you and your wife. They're from Pop George. It says happy anniversary. They're for you. I hope you like them. Where the bloody hell? There he is. So there's one guy was still over here, wasn't he? Yeah, Drew, you have to come back after you've had your anniversary meal at the haunted cafe and give us the full deets, because we're very interested in this information. And you've got to tell us if you saw any ghosties, any ghouls, any poltergeists. Drew, they're not going to come up, but Bartek gave you 7 bits. It's his birthday, and he gave you some of his birthday bits to celebrate your anniversary. So you're welcome. I don't think I've drunk enough water today. I have a headache. K-A-F-E. Good. You cherish those bits. They were lovingly given. The new Danny Dyer show on Channel 4 is about living in the dark for a week. Spooksies. Isn't that just like some form of like torture? Because it definitely sounds like some form of torture. Like maybe it's just me, but it does feel like the kind of thing that like they'd be like, in order to torture them, he made them sit in the dark for a week with no lights, no idea of what time of day it was, just darkness. And that's how they lost their mind. You know? That's my true crime podcast voice. And then, just when he thought he was safe, behind him was a murderer, and he slit his throat. But who was this murderer? Who was this mysterious man? Well, it was 78-year-old...
Drew here's to love baby.
Yep,
TTJ
baby.
TTJ triplet and TTJ in April.
Ricky Ricardo, thank you for the 100 bits. Drew, did you get those? Did you get them? They're for you. Ooh. I was the murderer. I did it. Jelly. No, that wasn't my Danny Dyer. That was my true crime TikTok voice. My Danny Dyer's a bit more like, what? It's me, Danny Dyer, and welcome to the show in the dark. Is that good? I can't remember what it sounds like. Is it like pitch black darkness or regular darkness? Because the regular darkness there'll be enough light for your eyes to adjust. We more or less going to the kitchen for water at night. Yeah, that's a good point. Who brought up the thingy? Crap, when did Danny Dyer get here? It's like he's in the room. Shut up. Organised Anarchy? How did you know that? Hi Ashton, did you play Horizon on Benji's VR over the weekend? I did. How did you know that? That's freaking me out. Tell me now. How did you know that I did that? I did. Oh, Ben P said it on. Oh, did he say it yesterday? Right. Okay. Well, that's less weird. I was concerned. I was freaked out for a minute there. I immediately was panicked. So quick. Yeah, they invited me over, and me and my Ben went over and we played some of the Horizon game. What I did, I thought the guy sounded like Nick Offerman. That's what I thought, that the guy who plays Reyes, the main character of the Horizon game, I thought he sounded just like Nick Offerman. Like, not even being funny, I thought it sounded... I had to Google who it was because I thought it was literally him. And there was 3 Bens. There was 3 Bens and me. It was a real Ben out session, you know. And we... Yeah, it was good. But I couldn't play too much because I knew that I was just going to get excited by it, and then I was going to end up disappointed because I couldn't play it like all the time, you know. So I decided that I had to stop playing it after a little while, because I was like, if I can't play this, because I want to play it all now and I can't, because you only invited us over for a little bit and we've already been here for like 2 hours at this point. So I was like, I won't play anymore because I will be sad that I can't play the whole game. So I did play some, and it was a good time. And it was nice to meet Beng. I'd not met Beng before. I'd met Bem and Bep, but I'd not met Beng. So We are doing a second D&D session in July, I think. While away though. Kind of wish it was closer, but they were coming to my house again, and we're gonna play Duh. That's if we don't hit 300,000 before then, because if we hit 300,000 before then there might be a special D&D session before then. Can't play Burning Shores because it's PS5 exclusive and I'm poor, mate. I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm intrigued to find out why they've made it PlayStation 5 only. Like, what about it is so intense that a PlayStation 4 can't handle it? You know? Like, someone said it was the clouds, but that just sounded like silly to me. By current predictions, you might hit 300k around August/September time. That is true. That does sound correct. My eyes feel weird. I might have to put some eye drops in when I finish the stream. Right. Our dad's in there. We're going to bloody save him. I know for sure Ashton would love Nier Automata. Cry a lot, post-apocalyptic, beautiful creatures, cry again. I have played Nier Automata, and I got up to a point where you leave, like, the human base, and there's a big, like, battle that was happening. There was, like, a big creature and a bunch of little creatures. And the issue I had was that I could not get past that. I kept dying, and when I died, I would lose everything that I'd used up to that point, like all my potions and stuff. And I basically got to the point where I hadn't got any potions or any ways of, like, healing myself, and I was just stuck dying over and over again. To be fair, I haven't tried to play it in a long time, but that really upset me, and I didn't play it anymore after that because I couldn't get past it, and that annoyed me. So I have played some of Nier Automata, and I've also watched Ben play it. So, but maybe I'll stream some of the Burning Shores DLC. I mean, I'm probably going to play it on my own first, but hey, I'm not opposed to streaming it. Whee. Well, now why did that happen, eh? Dang it! I should have hit. Rookie error. Ah. Oh my god, I'm so slouchy right now. Look at me, I'm so chill. Just, it's like I'm not even in the middle of a stream. Ah. I fold. I can go to my local town and start screaming people when they subscribe to TripleJump if you want. Hey. Don't do that. You will not be endorsed by TripleJump if you start harassing people. Ow. Because that, you know, don't do that. Oh god, I'm gonna give myself an aneurysm if I keep doing that. But if you got the message, do not do it. Got apples and peanut butter. Oh, that sounds so good. Good, I'm glad you understand that you are not to do that. Oh, I actually might have an aneurysm. Ka-chow. Right. See you later, Ricky Ricardo. Have a lovely sleep. Who is... Oh, that guy. That guy up there. That loser. That total and complete loser wants some, does he? I know I keep mentioning my eyes are weird. I'm sorry, alright? They just do. I feel like when... Normally, if there's nothing... If it's just your ears... Your eyes... It's something you notice. Whereas if it's just like... My fingers feel a bit weird. Oh wait, because I was blinking a lot. I just realised what you were saying. I am feeling slow today. My God, is my brain on? Doesn't feel like it's on. This guy needs to get in the bin. I need to remember that I've not... Oh! For God's sake, I've been kidnapped again. Jesus Christ. I don't know what. My mum's just messaged me and I don't know what it's about. It's not about me, that's fine. It was in the family group chat, it was about my sister. I thought she was asking me for something and I was like, I do not have that. And then I realised, no, it's for my much smarter sister who works to protect animals. Not her idiot YouTuber daughter who just makes videos about video games. And whom I have been told by multiple members of my family, people have a difficult time explaining to their friends what it is exactly I do for a job. So it's not about me. I do cat streams sometimes. This is true.
Yeah.
We're feeling all loved up today, eh? Why do painters always fall for their models? Because they love them with all of their art.
Very good.
Ha ha ha.
Ha ha
What
ha.
happened to the two vampires who went on a date? It was love at first bite. He he he. Why should you never marry a tennis player? Because love means nothing to them. Hi E.
That's
Why
good.
did the square break up with the circle? She wasn't edgy enough for him.
Oh no,
Ho, ho, ho.
poor
My
circle.
new girlfriend works at the zoo. I reckon she's a keeper. Ha ooh Moggy, hope you're married.
Moggy, hope you're married. Thank you, Trailing Badger, for the bits and for the jokes. Always good. Even when Lord Brotovich isn't here. Didn't mean to... Organised Anakin, thank you for subscribing with Prime. Didn't mean to spook you before with Ben VR thing. Happy Live, Laugh, Love Wednesday, Ashton. Thank you so much, Organised Anarchy. It's alright. You only freaked me out a smidge. Only a little bit. But mainly because I didn't know if I talked about it and I had just completely forgotten that I had said anything. But no, turns out I hadn't. I was not the problem. For once. Who bloody wants some? Yeah, but has Honda Matthews' work been mentioned by the leading business publication Forbes? I don't think so. I don't actually know what she's doing at the moment. She started a new job, but I know she goes to nature reserves and stuff, and she drives a little electric Jeep, which I think is funny. If you knew how big she was, she's smaller than me in almost every single way, and she drives a little Jeep. I think that's so funny. Also, I do have my feet on the sofa, but I've taken my shoes off, so it's allowed. It's like being at home. You have to put your feet on your sofa at home because if you don't, then that's absolute mental behaviour. Could you imagine going to your house, sitting on your sofa after a long day of work, and sitting with your feet on the floor, bolt upright? I could never imagine that. I can't sit like that. When I get home, I'm sprawled out all over the place. I always get the corner because I'm the girl. and my boyfriend has to sit in the middle because he's the boy. And that's what feminism can do for you. Ask not what you can do for the patriarchy, but what the patriarchy can do for you. I get the booth because I'm the girl, and I get the corner of the sofa because I'm the girl. Them's the rules. Oh gosh. Ugh. I don't have much furniture in the mod basement. Well, that's because you have the same 24 hours in the day as everyone else, mods, and people you got to blame is yourself. My server doesn't have corner. Must be why no girls. That must be it. That makes sense. Though when we didn't have a corner sofa, when we just had a little two-seater that we got second-hand for free from a friend, when our house is less filled with like cobbled together stuff now, but there's like half of our furniture's from charity shops, and some of it's like free from friends, and then there's like maybe 2 or 3 nice bits of furniture. And last year I spent money, not last year, 2021, we moved into a house, and our little 2-seater sofa just looked ridiculous. And we finally were allowed out the house, so we needed a bigger sofa because, people were allowed to come over, and the 2-seater was just not enough, And so we got this 2-seater, this like nice corner sofa that took bloody ages to arrive, like literally like 7 or 8 months to arrive. And then finally arrived, and I was like, oh my god, so comfy. I get the corner now, but I've always dreamed. But if World War III kicks off, I'm dropping feminism to stay in the kitchen. No, that's fair enough, actually. I get that. What you want to do is get back into acting. I have so many things I've borrowed from prop stores. I respect that. I'm always too scared to do that because I haven't got big enough pockets because I'm a lady, These pockets ain't big enough to carry a sofa in. If I was a man, they would be. Just chatting absolute crap now, aren't I? That's what you come here for. Don't expect anything else. That was a side gig. Don't leave us. Hey. That ain't gonna happen anytime soon. Don't even worry about it. Perks of being a stage manager. What? Big pockets. Boy. Right, we're going up here. We're going to clog this goddamn chimney. This chimney. Lord B keeps taking rocks from the sofa pile to add to his streaming setup pile. How selfish. Well, while he's not here, while he's off being a little bad mod, you should just take the rocks back. Time to do some bloody criminal activity. Kablam! But I'm just a simple woman. All I know is cook and clean. There's a boy down there. I'm gonna murder him. Time to die. Huh. I don't know if it's the first crime. I'm pretty sure we committed some property damage when we released that big bird from the lab, and we also blew up all those batteries at the other place. So I think we may have committed a few crimes actually by this point. None of them quite as destructive as that one though. Property damage simulator. Right. Can't see any more boys over here, but there's still... Oh my god, there's still so many to get! God damn. Don't have enough exploding devices to deal with all this stuff. So I'm gonna cough. Ugh. Sorry, excuse me. So rude of me. Right. Can I store these flaming rocks? No, I can't. Nightmare. Ah! Imagine you just saw a kid holding fire with their bare hands, you know? Just straight up a flame in their hand. It's kind of metal when you think about it. Yoo-hoo. Hiya. Sir. A kid dressed as a crab, that's true, that's an important point. Oh gosh. We're a crab. Dun, dun, dun. Right. Let's go do some more property damage. Oh, that's a lot of stairs. Bloody hell. Ugh, God, such a long walk. I'd have seen this, I'd have been like, actually, Dad's probably fine. You know, does he really need help? Does he really need help? You know, if he was a big enough boy, he could probably get himself out of it. Whoop. Right. Boop. 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 Kablam! Dodabada. See you later, losers. Huh. Right. Who bloody wants some? You bloody want some, don't you? Oh, you first. Sup, loser? Die. Crabs can fly. They can when they have magic. When you's a magic crab, yous can do anything. And this magic crab wants to fly. Hey. Right. Kill one as Danny Dyer. Okay, next one I see. It'll die as Danny Dyer. Promise. Oh my god, I'm falling to my death. Oh, she's fine. I lost my bird. There's a bird. Come here, bird. We must ascend. There's one. Alright, it's me, Danny Dyer. I've come up all these apples and pears to give you a taste of this. Bosh! Have that, you flipping nutter. That was bad. You flipping, what do they say? Mug. Absolute mug. See you later, Bartek. Have a wonderful birthday. Enjoy Sharknado. Vinks for everyone. And a vink for you too. Swimming is just flying in water, especially if you're a crab, because you'd probably say Muppet, wouldn't he, actually? That's what we would say. You flipping Muppet. It's me. It was me the whole time. That was just my really good impression of Danny Dyer. Famous person who sounds like that, Danny Dyer. Now little Danny Dyer. Is that as in his daughter, Danny Dyer? Can I just say that that's really embarrassing? That he named his daughter Danny Dyer. Do crabs think fish and birds are the same thing? What? Do crabs think fish and birds are the same thing? What's embarrassing? I fully intend to name my daughter Mister. She's growing 2 whole people. Is she pregnant? Is Danny Dyer pregnant with twins? Oh my god, I really don't follow her. I think Nigella Lawson is a greater crime. What did she do? What's she done? Tell the goss. Annie smokes. What do animals perceive us as? Like, does my cat know I'm not just a tall, baldy cat? Well, they do think that you're part of their, like, pride, or whatever it's called if it's a group of cats. Group? I was going with pride because of lions. Because apparently the reason that they're so affectionate in the morning is because the cats don't sleep in a very deep sleep, which I find hard to believe because my cats, they pass the flip out. Apparently they don't sleep in a very deep sleep so that they can, like, you know, smack anything that comes to hurt them and all that. And because we do, they're like worried that we're not going to survive the night. So they are really excited to see us in the morning because they're like, oh my god, congrats, you survived the night. I was so worried about you the whole time because you sleep too hard. Her dad was called Nigel. Men are so weird. Danny Dyer is pregnant with Jared Bowen's twins. He's a footballist, that's why I know. I don't keep track of bad actors' daughters. Savage. I did not know that. Oh man, we've got 4 more to find. 4 more boys. I think he was in EastEnders the last I checked. I think she was in EastEnders as well. Danny Dyer. Pretty sure he still does EastEnders. And as a true Nepo baby, she also was in EastEnders. Or was she in Coronation Street? Not gonna lie, it's strange showing what's effectively my actual name being said over and over again. That's why I hate being called Danny as a shorter version and just stick to Dan. And yes, I still get people like, oh, just like Danny Dyer. It sends me right off the deep end. Man, I'm sorry. Danny Dyer is a legit actor. Harold Pinter loved him. He just found he could make more money playing himself. Yeah. He died in EastEnders. He drowned. Oh my god. R.I.P. Danny Dyer. Didn't he own the pub or something? I don't know why I know this much about EastEnders, having never watched an episode of EastEnders. EastEnders cameo as a pregnant taxi driver for her dad. Oh, I swear she was doing some soap though. Danny Dyer, more like Danny Deader. This was the guy that killed me before, I'm pretty sure. Still on season 1 of EastEnders. What's that, like 1964? When was the first series of EastEnders released? It's been going for a long time. Well, it couldn't have been 1964 because it's... What was it, BBC's... It's not their 100th year, is it? Or is it their 100th year? I can't really remember. They've been doing a lot of advertising for it and I just have not been paying attention. 1985. Wow. Wow. Don't want to get all serious and European about this, but he's not actually dead. They just think he is in the show. Oh, really? Ah, well that's good. I'm glad he's not actually dead. Right, there's one guy left. And then we can destroy the last chimney. Chimney, chimney, chiroo. Da 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 da. Why the bloody hell was he? BBC was 100 last year. The TV's been going around 75, I think. Oh, okay. Thank you. I trust you immensely. If you were incorrect and I say that out loud and someone corrects me, I'm going to resent you forever. Just kidding. I'll have forgotten who said this by next week, so I'll just resent you all. Where the bloody hell is he? My bird's gonna run out. Oh, I don't care. I'm just gonna go to. I don't care. Hey? I don't care. Sorry. I had to you on. My apologies. Why can I not get up here? That's annoying me. Your lips say you don't care, but your continued searching says you do. Shut up. Don't tell me what I already know, which is that I can't help myself. I'll go up to this top of this chimney. If I see him now, I'm gonna be raging. Is that him? No. Oh. It might be too far away, they might not spawn in. No, I don't know where he is. Oh well. Is it the wall dude again? Yeah, it's him again. He's moved into one of the walls around here just to spite me. God, I wish I had like eagle vision like in Assassin's Creed. That'd be so good. We're about to save our dad. Is everyone ready? Everyone ready to save Papa? Daddy-o? The Packmeister? They're absolutely doing it to spite you. Cantor, get the flip out of here, man. Get out of it. Right. Ka-chow. 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 Time to save our dad.
Tu as réussi, l'usine de tissu est à l'arrêt. Les systèmes de sécurité se désactivent. Trouve un endroit sûr, vite.
Like on a TV quiz show with the cheaty, what would you win? What, as in, what TV show would I win or what prize? I don't know what quiz show I would win. I'm not very good at quiz shows. A Taskmaster, which is not a quiz show, I would win. Papa! Oh. I don't even know what quiz shows there are. Hold on, I'll answer in a sec. Papa! I lied. We're not saving Dad. Dad dies. He dies big time. He dies big style. R.I.P. Dad. Rip in peace, Daddy-o. Sorry, Lolly. I know you really liked Dad. And not just Dad. Everyone, all of the adults die. I didn't kill him. I'm sorry, everyone. When this happened on the weekend, I was like, what? What? But our mum's here. So, that's nice, isn't it? Rest in peace, Dad. Ripperoni. I wanted Daddy, not Mummy. Pain. I'm genuinely very shocked and sad. Yeah, when it happened the other day, I was gobsmacked. Anyway, what show would I win? I think I could probably win. I don't know if it might be too English. The Big Fat Quiz of the Year. I'm pretty up to date on like pop culture and stuff. And I know most things that happen, so I probably could be pretty good at that. I couldn't win Mastermind because I don't know enough about any specific subjects. Obviously, I know you practice, but sounds like a lot of work, you know. I'm not sad because I haven't been paying attention, nor am I affected by this sort of thing. However, I do feel betrayed. I'm so sorry. I've watched you for 8 hours of this game for him to die. I didn't make the game up. Your dad just died. Here's how you do flip. I could do Mastermind on Criminal Minds, but there's also like 13 seasons. And I do tend to skip the beginning. I mean, I could probably do Criminal Minds, to be fair. Pointless? Maybe. But I don't know if I know enough. Maybe I could do Pointless. I couldn't do The Chase. Though some of the questions on that do seem quite easy, so maybe I could do The Chase. What other quiz shows are there? Tipping Point? I've never seen. Oh, there was this one that was hosted by Ross Kemp, and it was like a bunch of like hexagons on the floor and you had to get to the end. And I reckon I could do that because it was like they would give you options that had to like pick the ones that were right and not step on the ones that were wrong. And I could probably do that. I can't remember what it's called though. I want Peter Ashton to apply for Pointless now. I think we should make it a campaign. Oh my god. Could you imagine if we got on Pointless? That'd be so funny. I think I'd be worried that I'd let everyone down. Not Ben. Ben would get mad. Ben would get mad. We're singing again, everyone. But also on Pointless, you get to go twice, don't you? You get to, if you lose, you get to go again. So we'd get to be on 2 episodes of Pointless because we would not win the first one. Also, Pointless, you only win like £300. Oh, it's 3 times, is it now? I'm sorry, Slong. My apologies. I could have just, I suppose, not played anymore and we've been like, we're not playing that game anymore just to save everyone the pain, but I didn't want you guys to play it and be surprised, you know. At least we could all experience it all together. Sorry, Mama, I got distracted. The run would have been great if you hadn't experienced it without us, Ashton. We all feel betrayed now. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone. I hate Pointless with a passion. I can't explain it, but it makes me angry by existing. There have been times at Pointless where the price one has got up as high as 25,000. The last episode a few months ago, this couple just played a perfect game. Wow. Does the dog die cover dads? Does the dog die cover dads? It should. Does the hot dad die? The answer is yes, the hot dad does die. Hot dad dies big style. So I think we'll just keep playing because I think the next mission is like the last mission. So it's not really enough to do a whole other stream. So maybe we'll just finish the game now. I know it is 7 o'clock and my cats will be upset with me, but hopefully they'll be alright. I think this is the last mission. I can't remember. I think so. Oh, and there actually is quite a bit more. Actually, we're going to leave it till next time because there is actually a bit more than I thought. I forgot. So we're going to leave it till next time. But there's no more hot dad death. Partially because the hot dad... Whoops. Now, how did I do that? Partially because the hot dad has already died. So he can't die again. Do you know what I mean? We will go see our girlfriend for hugs. And she'll be fine too. She actually is fine. She's fine. Louise stays fine. I imagine that Ashton cackled at Tchia's dad's death like she did when her dad died in What Remains of Edith Finch. No, because that was just that was just a shock that made me laugh like that. So yes, right. I will be back next week with more Tchia unless something else happens between now and then. Fingers crossed. And yeah, I know what we're playing tomorrow. Me and Ben will be live on Twitch tomorrow. Playing what? Dunno. Guess we'll find out in the morning because I've forgotten what we said. And then James will be streaming on Friday. There is a bunch of content coming out this weekend. We've got a ranked list and a worst games ever week. So there. I will see you guys very, very soon. Should we raid? Is Owen streaming today? I know Jack's away. He is. Let's raid Owen. Everyone go be nice to Owen. He's a lovely boy. A lovely, nice boy with lovely, nice face and a lovely, nice personality. So go say hello. He's playing some Wah-Wah-Eh. Have a lovely rest of your day, your evening or your afternoon or sleep, whatever it is you might be doing with the rest of your time. And I'll see you flippers later. All right? Love ya.